Hello, everybody. Welcome back to TMZ Live. It is May 8th. Yes, that sounds correct. May 8th. How's everybody doing? We will get this show on the road here in a little bit, guys. But hello to everybody in chat, everybody waiting. I already see some familiar faces. Amanda, Antonio, Ralph, Irma, seniors. What's up, guys? What's up, Ralph? Andrea, how's it going? Good to see you. How are we doing? I'm doing good. Andrea. Antonio, what's up? Jeremy, hello. LJ, hello. Irma, how am I doing? I'm doing great. How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Anybody have any fun weekend plans? What's going on? Stargazer, hello. Amanda, hello. Donna, what's up? True honesty, we're on time. Alan, what's up? Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good day, guys. We're gonna have a lot of fun. D Twizzle, hello. Good morning, Tracy. Hello, Danny. Good morning. Aloha Friday. Yep. Sorry, someone came up. A little ad. Brianne, I saw your message. I don't know where it's at now. Oh, Brianne, what did you watch on TV? Greenie, hello. What's up, Barna? Peace to you. Brandy, hello. Good morning, Temper. Senior, yeah, I know, guys, crazy Friday. I will be doing it twice a week now, I think, going forward. So Tuesday and Thursday usually, but this week was a little bit different. Good morning, Tracy. Clara, hello. Barbara, happy Friday. TGIF, guys. Heather, hello. Do I have any plans for the weekend, Judy? I'm going to watch the UFC event on Saturday night, and I think that's my only big plan. I think I'm going to golf as well. Saturday's going to be a long day. Saturday and Sunday are going to be long days.
Put up Dorit. He's not calling me back, and I emailed.
The only employee. Craig, yes, a lot of time zones.
Well, do you want to put that dead body one?
I'm not. Or wait, is there any unique? No. Yeah, I think I have lived in every time zone. Oh, very cool, details. That'll be so fun. Morning, Boo Boo. How's it going? Steven, hello. Miss Princess, hello. Miss Princess, I'm shouting you out specifically because I know that sometimes you think I don't read your comment. I see you. Good morning. Black Beauty, I am doing wonderful. How are you doing? NM Rock Chick, hello. Oh, very cool, Heather. That'll be a lot of fun. Temper, yes. Well, not the stream, but we do still film, yes. Pokey, what are you talking about, man? Barbara, you rock. Thank you. Mary Kemp, happy Friday. How's it going? I know seniors is going to be very nice this weekend, so I'm very excited. I'm playing a course called San Dimas. Have I lived in... No, okay, so not everyone. And I guess not Alaska, too, if that's a different time zone. So not every single one. But in terms of on the immediate 48 states, yes, I have. Oh, good, Black Beauty. I'm happy to hear that. I don't watch it. I watch the... Pokey, come on, man. Oh, good. Hello, everybody. Oh, Krista, good morning. Welcome. Good morning. Welcome. Miss Princess, there you go. Thank you. See, I wanted to make sure this time. Amy, hello. How's everybody doing? Are there any? You guys have any questions about any of the stories you guys have been reading on the site? Anything fun coming up? Charles is getting ready right now, guys. He's suiting up, so he'll get into the mix here in a second. You know, he was over there doing Charles things. Got Anakin here, just chilling. Yes, Colorado, David. Shout out the Mountain Time. D-Twizzle. Do I think the Lakers will get swept, Jeremy? If they keep getting the calls that they or I guess lack thereof, then yes, I do. Yes. Shea always earns all his calls as well. Michael, hello, happy Friday. But no, I mean, I think they might get one or two, but I don't think it might go to game 6 if they're lucky, but I don't think they have a chance of winning. If they did, that would be a fun series, though, because Luka might come back in the next round. Happy Friday, Amber. Happy Friday. Pokey, our reality check? Exactly. I know the Lakers, man. Elated day, off Friday, and TMZ. Sky's the limit. That's awesome. Amy, I think there might be some, so I'm sorry. You can just mute it at that part. Get married, Hamilton F1 race. Ralph, not married, but definitely going out. Definitely dating. Hello, Karen. Yeah, LJ, those were the last night was pretty bad. I mean, but you know, if you have a game where you're shooting 50, 40, 90 and you're still
We're not fucking with Charles today.
Just sail right over.
Yeah, we're not fucking with Charles today.
So,
he's
we're not messing with Charles today?
How do you say this word? What? Read this. Read this line.
Sleeping dog documentary in select theaters today.
You heard him.
Theaters.
No, he
He
didn't.
said theaters.
You
I said
hear what you
theaters.
think? He said theaters.
Yeah, theaters.
Theaters.
Who says theater?
Who doesn't? Movie theater. Movie theater.
You're so, you. I think you're saying something because you're saying theater
You said
there.
theater.
Theater. She says theater.
Movie theater. I'm going to the movie theater tonight. That's what it's called. Anyways,
Movie theater.
We all know it's movie.
Theater?
Yeah, everyone knows it's movie theater.
movie theater.
It's not like we're like in the it's like the theater, you know, like.
You just said movie theater. You
I know,
said
he was
sleeping
mocking
dog.
you.
Yeah, I
and
was just
select-
mocking.
Oh, both of y'all. Well, then we're not talking with either one of y'all. Charlie, how do
we
you
both
say this line?
movie
transported back.
Read this line.
Theater.
Sleeping Dog documentary in select theaters today. Digital release on Tuesday.
Good way, Charlie.
Wait, Tawanda, can I talk to you really quick?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Some people want
Yeah,
to
I'm like, I
transport
shouldn't
back
do
to
that.
Victorian
Is this thing
times.
dead?
And
The theater.
go to the theater.
The theater.
Oh,
Heather, yeah,
God.
the Avs are playing tomorrow. Knicks doing well. Exciting.
Weird vibes today, man.
Weird vibes. What's going on?
Vibes. I don't know.
Why, what's
Just,
feeling weird today?
I
Woke up on the wrong side
I
of the bed.
called it. I did. Feels like I don't know if this is a term, and if it isn't, trademark. Friday fuckery, if I may.
Friday
Pardon my
fucker.
French.
Wow.
It just feels like because you want it to be a good vibe because it's Friday, but you just know
Feels a
it's
little
not.
forced.
Something wicked this way comes.
Okay. Good literature.
I don't know. Just gotta
You have a weird.
spidey senses.
Your spidey sense.
Going
So
off.
is it a vibe like something's gonna go wrong, or like something's just
I don't know.
like impending sense of doom, or what?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, that's not good.
Not doom like we're all gonna die or anything like that, but you know,
But like,
I don't know.
but like maybe like you might get like food poisoning or something. Is that like?
Could be.
Shoot. That's not good. That's not what you want. What do Black
But we're
Beauty
gonna fight
Friday
through it. We're gonna
fuckery?
fight through it. We're gonna have a great show. It's gonna be awesome. We are actually talking about
Yeah. What do we? Give the rundown.
UFOs
Okay.
and the new files released by the government.
Mm-hmm.
You notice it's such a big deal now for the government to release files.
Yeah.
What have they released that's actually been of consequence?
Not a lot.
I contend that all these releasing of files are all
Somewhat.
smoke
Doesn't
screen.
matter. Distraction.
Can't tell you what's
kinda?
behind the smoke, but yeah.
Okay. Do you think that? I mean, we talked about it a little earlier.
Because how else can I read these things if nothing happens, nothing changes when these things are released?
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you think that if they just released a video today and it's little green guys walking around, it's actual videos of aliens, does your life change at all?
1,000%.
What? How
It's
so?
a different thing to know that in theory, and I believe this, that not just in theory, I think in actuality, there is intelligent life elsewhere in the universe.
Uh-huh.
But to know that that intelligent life has made it to this planet, regardless of whether they're being aggressive or they're just here, yes, that would change my life.
I feel like it wouldn't change. Really.
It does, man. It just.
But like, if you go into bed and you waking up, what
confirms
is
your
it?
smallness. That's it.
But
It confirms how incredibly small and unimportant you are. Yes, you, Luca,
I don't
just
think,
you.
I don't really feel like, but it's like
All of us. It
But I mean,
confirms-
you really wake up every morning thinking like, man, I am so large in the universe. I am so like I don't.
we're large on this planet.
But like,
I mean, we're not even really.
I
large
feel
on
like
this
very
planet.
few on this planet are very like large in terms of importance. Like I don't, like I'm.
No, we're not.
You know what I'm saying?
We're not large in an important sense, but like for us, we are fortunate enough that we
Yeah.
all work in a place that does have some impact. Some days less than others.
Sure.
On people's lives.
Yeah, okay.
That's an important thing.
Absolutely.
That's an important responsibility.
Sure.
So, yeah. I do wake up sometimes thinking, what theater? So yeah, sometimes I do wake up and I feel like, yeah, I have an important job to do today.
That makes sense.
But if I know that there's
Well framed.
intelligent life that has reached this planet, well, now I don't feel like my job is really all that important. Who really gives a crap? Because they're coming. Because if there's one here,
But what if it's like they're just coming to say
because
what
if
up?
there's one here,
They're here.
But like, what if it?
probably
But that would mean
thousands.
that they'd already been here and we've been living life
here.
all this time and it's been chilling. You know, it's been fine.
if you could tell me that, then I'd be like, all right. Then
But like, okay,
then I
a
would
video
relax.
comes out of Marvin the Martian from 30 years ago, and it's like he's been chilling here for 30 years, and nothing happens. You know, maybe they fly back and forth a couple times. I feel like that's more realistic than.
I think that would, in that case, it's just something that's really cool. No, it's not going to change my life, and in fact, might improve your life. Just to know that there's intelligent life in there. Anyway, these are all giant hypotheticals.
Yeah.
So, but the point is, yes, that knowledge would have an impact on it.
Okay, that's fair. There we go. What else are we
So,
talking
we're
about
talk about
today?
that. We're going to talk about apparent rift in the comedy world.
Oh, oh no.
Between who?
Dave Chappelle and others,
Uh-huh.
and Jon Stewart, Seth Rogen,
Okay.
who,
Oh yeah.
courtesy of the Netflix is a joke festival,
Mm-hmm.
we have seen and heard differing opinions about Kanye West.
Yeezy.
Yay.
And
The Easter.
from guys who we know are friends, like Jon Stewart and Dave Chappelle are friends.
Yeah. No
I
longer.
don't know about Seth and Dave, but
Seth Rogen's kind of in his own lane. I feel
But-
like nowadays. What are we doing?
they have differing opinions, which also is fine.
Did you finish watching the Kevin Hart thing?
No, I have not yet.
Well, you've watched enough. Do you think it'd be worth it to reach out to the winner or like one of the finalists
When are,
to come
so
on the
are
podcast?
they announcing? They already
already
picked the
did.
winner,
It
right?
was a live-
They taped it a couple.
It was a live taping.
Oh, it was live.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you can-
live taping.
Yeah, and so it was like
But
a
hasn't-
live voting. No, it aired because it was like a
Oh, it
live
did?
voting situation. So I know who won. I'm not going to ruin it. But do you think it would be worth it to
What
reach
city?
out to?
Just tell me what city they're from.
No, it's going to give it away.
Just tell me what city they're from.
I can't remember where he's from, but I know him very. I kind of gave it away a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like you didn't say. I don't think you
I
said
thought
really
that
anything
show was
there.
really well. I thought
It was really well
good.
done. But I was going to say, do you
Justin,
think it's
hello.
worth it to reach out to the winner, like one of the finalists, to come on the podcast? There's like a lot of comedy headlines right now to talk. You could talk about their winning, what's going on. Kanye, Seth, Kimmel, Trump.
I mean, without knowing who won, I can't.
Hi, Kelly.
Beyond the comedy, like they have to be interesting. They've got to have
who
something.
out of your mind do you think is interesting enough?
I don't remember. I've only watched 2 episodes.
You might not have even gotten to the person I like yet. I can't remember who was on.
now
I
you
said
just
I
gave it
can't. No, I
away,
can't
man.
remember
Oh,
who's. No, I can't
man.
remember who's on what city.
Wow.
Spoiler alert.
They went to 3 different
what are you
cities. I
talking
can't
about?
remember who. There's a new Netflix show. It's a Kevin Hart Funny AF. Where it's like a
Comedy
comedy.
search.
Oh.
A comedy search.
Like looking
yeah.
for comedians?
Yeah.
Like up and coming
Stand-up.
comedians?
They like stopped in New York.
Is it like Kill Tony vibes or like do you know what that is?
No, it's not like that.
No?
They
Yeah.
literally they do. In each city, they go to a comedy club and they go up and they have to do like a 10-minute
Got
set or
it.
something.
Oh, it's a long set.
Some of them were actually really funny. They did a Marshawn Lynch roast. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Shout out Marshawn Lynch. Black Beauty, can I tell Charles
What
that he
else?
has a great weekend? Yes, I hope Black Beauty hopes you have a great weekend.
We're
What
gonna
do
be
you
talking
guys
about
have on?
OnlyFans.
What's on your mind?
OnlyFans. We're going to be talking about the evolution
Oh.
of OnlyFans. Jamie Presley just announced she's getting in on the. Would
Yeah,
you get
why
in?
are... It used to be that OnlyFans was just something for, pardon the phrase, no-name creators, right? Some of them made made names for
From
themselves
OnlyFans.
on
Yeah,
OnlyFans, but
yeah.
when they went to it, they didn't come in with. Now you have people who have an established name or brand
Careers, yeah.
going to OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So
The
does that
American
mean
Pie
it's
girl.
now cool and that the stigma is removed from it?
Money's cool. I think they all saw how much money there was to be made, and they were like, let me get in on that. All I got to do is put on my American Pie swimsuit. What's that lady's name? Shannon
Elizabeth?
Shannon Elizabeth. Put on her American. You know how many people love American Pie?
A lot. It's a good movie.
I'm surprised you've seen it.
Yeah.
It's way before your time.
Everybody's seen American
That movie
Pie.
came out before you were born, Luca.
A lot of movies came out before I was born.
What year were you born? Just make me feel old.
2003. I've only ever known a world with LeBron playing in the NBA.
That's insane.
I've
oh my God.
I've never lived a day of life without LeBron in the
Oh
NBA.
my God.
No.
That is insane.
Yeah,
This man was not. Whoa. He has been alive for as long as LeBron James has been.
I literally have
in the
only
NBA.
ever known him as an NBA player.
That's disgusting. That is diabolically crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that makes.
Yeah, that's how I qualify it.
I heard her ask the question and I was gonna run away because I didn't want to hear it because I knew that it would throw me into the tailspin I am now currently in.
Why?
2003?
Yeah, 03, baby.
2000.
I was born in 1993. A whole dang near.
03, baby.
Wow.
LeBron's the GOAT.
Decade before Luca. LeBron's the GOAT.
Yeah, okay.
What do you guys want to talk about?
Well,
What's on the chat?
You know who's
line?
in the chat
We're
right
gonna
now?
get started in a second here because
Scotty's in the chat.
What are you-
Scotty, I think
what
you
up,
were out of the
Scotty?
chat when we were talking to you. What do you want to talk about, Scotty?
yeah, Mr. Trash Talk.
He's talking about you. He's trash talking about Luca. Well, I guess maybe he's trash talking you and Harvey because he said the problem at TMZ is that they only have kids that have limited knowledge. So that would be a diss to you guys for hiring the kids with limited knowledge.
It's weird that you
I have
take it
a
as a
degree,
diss to
Scotty.
me and not to
I said you and Harvey.
y'all who don't have
I'm not a kid.
He's saying y'all have limited knowledge.
I'm not a
Scotty, I
kid.
got all
I'm a-
kinds
I'm-
of knowledge. Ask me
this
any
is a
question. Ask me
child.
any question. Ask me any question.
Scotty, what do you want to talk about? You're always hating. You're always saying we don't talk about real news. Oh shit! Sorry, Kyle. Yes, I'm here. Sorry, you were off.
Let's go Yankees.
Yep.
Why run VS said that. I've been born decades. Let's talk about you, Charles. Justin Harris said. What's going on with you? You got any fun plans this weekend?
I think I'm gonna go see Chappelle. I think tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
Palladium.
Very cool.
That's all I got planned.
Anything for Mother's Day?
It's very depressing. I really wanted to go back home to see my mom, but
It's not gonna work
she
out.
She would not want me to go for what the airfare costs.
Yeah, that makes sense. What is like? Is it a pretty expensive flight?
It's very expensive.
Dang.
And I can't do red-eye flights anymore, man. I used to. So, what year was it? I had a season ticket package for the Yankees in the old stadium. So this would be before 2009. You were just a little toddler.
Yeah, I was running around.
It was like a 15-game package.
Oh, cool.
And I would go back for half of those games.
It's pretty good.
Because I could actually fly a red-eye flight on Friday night, go to game Saturday, come back Sunday afternoon, I'd be fine. I can't do it anymore.
Just, I mean, I guess I don't think red eyes are ever fun. Probably don't get more fun.
Are you ready, Harv?
Yeah.
And for who you asked, I'm buying my mom an air fryer. That's my gift for my mom.
You can't give away. What are you doing? Did you already give it to her?
Yeah. Well, I sent it to her. She already knows to expect it. It's a big package.
All right.
What'd you get your mom?
That's a personal question.
My mom asked for perfume.
Oh.
Air fryer, perfume.
What are we doing?
Starting the show. A block.
No, with what?
Kanye. Sex
Oh,
Sugar.
okay. And there's no
Chat.
pic-
Everybody
are there
say
any?
hello.
Okay.
I know, I'm shocked.
Yeah, Mary bought them. You did not buy those.
They're all saying hi, Harv.
I don't like how whenever we ask Scotty what to talk about, he goes on mute.
Harv, they're liking your
Got it.
new shirt.
Okay, let's do this.
Full slate.
Your shirt.
Thank you. Okay, we got to start. Then. So you got 3 interviews?
Any coverage on the ACL.
Okay, here we go.
This
Okay.
is Wednesday night at. Do I have them?
At the Greek. It's
Wednesday night at the Greek. All right. Yes.
Okay. Welcome to TMZ Live. So this is the week of comedians in LA. Netflix is a joke, is filming, and there was a big shindig at the Greek Theater on Wednesday night with Jon Stewart and Seth Rogen. And they made it very clear that these people in Los Angeles are not forgiving Kanye West.
These people.
These people.
Would you like to define these people?
Jon Stewart and Seth Rogen.
Yes, they made clear that they
Touché.
are not in the group, not in the group that is willing to. And it's interesting to forgive Kanye West. It's interesting to make that declaration in LA, which is the place in America where we've seen a lot of forgiveness for him. He sold out 2 nights at SoFi.
70,000 capacity each time.
So
and by the way, not welcome in England, not welcome in France,
yeah.
but in Los Angeles, it seems like it's an Etch-a-Sketch.
So this is what they said when they were each on stage at the Greek Theater for this Netflix is a Joke festival. Jon Stewart said, blank Kanye. So Jon Stewart said, bleeping Kanye thinks we blanked up his Adidas deal. But seriously, blank that guy. He was like, Hitler was misunderstood. We've got to forgive Hitler. And I'm like, I don't think I need to listen to anybody who thinks Hitler needs to be forgiven, but is still mad at Pete Davidson.
It's funny, but there is a point there. And the point, I think, that Jon Stewart, by the way, Seth Rogen went in too, and he said that he had told mild jokes regarding...
Well, not jokes. Seth Rogen a few years ago got into some trouble for some
talking
things
about
he
Israel.
Said. Yes, talking about Israel.
And he got in trouble.
And he said he got in trouble about it, but in comparison, he's watching what's going on with Kanye, and so Seth said this when he got on stage. I got a lot of blank for what I said. I have no #1 albums. I sometimes think what Adolf Hitler would think of the Kanye West song, Heil Hitler. I bet he'd be torn. Clearly referring to the fact that Kanye is not really the cut out of the Aryan mold.
Right, and again, funny as well, but an underlying point. And the underlying point is that a lot of people, and I got to say, I'm putting myself in there. A lot of people say, hey, yeah, somebody says something and, you know, they learn that you can forgive them and whatnot. He's been saying this for years. And his big mea culpa comes when he's got an album that he wants to push and a concert tour. And for a lot of people, myself included, and apparently Jon Stewart and Seth Rogen as well, it doesn't cut it. You are embracing a guy who exterminated 6 million people, and you embraced him in a shocking way, repeatedly over a period of time. And it's not just mental illness, because that does come and go, but that kind of theme stayed for a long time.
I'm with you. I'm all for redemptive arcs. We've seen it a lot in Hollywood. There's an immeasurably large capacity for forgiveness when someone uses an epithet that they were ignorant about. Nick Cannon goes and talks to a rabbi. I'm fine with all that. This was so beyond the pale and so not related necessarily to his mental illness, because as you said, this was a sustained period of time that he was saying these things. It was not a manic episode of any short duration. And I don't accept an apology. I don't accept it in the New York Times and just allow him to go on his
So what's interesting is that, you know, they make this declaration, but earlier during the week of Netflix comedy specials, you had Dave Chappelle on stage at the Comedy Store, and he actually brought Kanye up, and he was making a joke about how much money Kanye's lost, and Kanye was in the audience, and he brought him up, and, you know, and the crowd was receptive. Yeah. So you have, and by the way, Dave Chappelle and Jon Stewart are friends, but they don't
agree on this one.
And guess what? You can turn your back on your friends. People have done it before. Seth Rogen is an interesting example.
You know, he's not going to turn his back on a friend.
But he turned his back on James Franco when all that stuff came up, and he turned his back on him. He said, that's a guy I don't want to be associated with anymore. And Dave Chappelle had a responsibility to do that to Kanye West when he said things so far beyond the pale.
You can't say he had a responsibility to do it.
If you watch my fandom,
Dave Chappelle can react however he wants with his friends.
It's true, but you can also make a judgment regarding
course.
Dave Chappelle based on what he did.
That's
I made
fine.
that judgment.
And I just got to say,
I guess you can make a judgment, but to say he had a responsibility
Fine.
to do that, that's
What
not for
Kanye
you
said
to
was
decide.
outside of the Overton window of responsible thought about anyone.
God, I hate this Overton window thing.
Well, I mean, he just did. It's
I know,
beyond.
but
It's beyond the pale.
Oh God, it's
Sorry.
like chalk on a blackboard.
Trigger.
Brittany from LA. I just think, honestly, it's great to see. Comedy is an art form of the people. So honestly, it's great to see, like, in a space like the Greek, like them really like getting into the Kanye of it all, like the problem that he really is of it all. I really hope that like we can actually keep him accountable, because mental illness never excuses you from like the real damage you do. And Kanye's just such a big figure. It's really hard to like come back from. Like, he really, like, it's so poetic to see this happen at the Greek.
Well,
honestly.
maybe it's poetic, but I gotta say, then when you look at him filling up SoFi,
Yeah,
when you
the Greek
see,
is, no offense to the Greek, I love the Greek, but it's a much smaller venue than
I think
SoFi.
it's like 3,000.
Yeah, exactly.
And SoFi is 70,000, and I'm troubled by that. I'm troubled by Dave Chappelle. You know, I'm troubled that it's okay to kind of etch-a-sketch this away. It really speaks to a much bigger issue in America and the world, I think. No, I got that off my chest.
Knock out A2 before our interviews, and then we'll be in good shape. Brendan, so you guys just stand here. Wes, Summerhouse, Amanda, he was with them hoes.
Was West,
West
but there was no
out.
anti-Semitism in it.
What?
No, there's no anti-Semitism in Wes and Amanda.
Okay.
Just men being men. Whores.
There's no sound in this, right? Got it.
Oh, are you in Alexa's chair?
Yeah.
What was the, we just at a bar in New York City?
82 Stanton.
So who was it that said that West and Amanda have to like stay together now? If they stay together, then it's okay.
Like if they get married or whatnot.
Right. That if they get married, then it's okay that they have sort of, injured in some way Sierra by getting together. This is the couple from Summer House.
Does that mean together 24 hours a day?
Probably not, but just that it's a long-term relationship.
There are people who now think that because of this new video.
Right. They think that, and also they think that maybe there's a crack in this relationship because Wes was out last night at a bar in New York City and was by himself. No Amanda, no other friends, just hanging out and chatting to some people. So the question that a lot of people had is, does this mean
who gives a crap?
They're not together?
Oh, I mean, it's like, so because he went out alone to a bar means somehow he's dumped Amanda.
That was part of it. And also, there were people there who described it as definitely flirty, that he was talking to different women. Look, I disagree with that. He could also just being friendly
right,
because they could be fans of the show who walked up and wanted to talk to him.
So he's flirty. There are lots of people who are flirty, and they're still with their partner. And
as long as your partner is cool with you being flirty.
Yeah, I mean, but there are people who are just naturally flirty. And, maybe she's not down with it, and he did it in a bar for 2 minutes or whatever, but come on.
And he kind of, from what I gather, has a reputation of doing this with women. What's interesting is, what does Amanda think of this now, seeing it? We've spoken to people on both sides this morning before we published this. They both claim they are still romantically together. Well, are they so romantically together now that we've published this and she's seen the video? This could bother her.
Let me ask you a question.
Probably.
If you have
it doesn't bother.
I mean,
They're both on a TV show. When they go out, people are going to talk to them.
This is a calendar question. When is the reunion airing?
I believe it's in a week or two.
Oh, and so he goes out to a bar knowing he's gonna be photographed to keep the drama alive.
Or he's just a man like he's just a hoe.
I'm going with door number one.
To be,
You cannot jump to what we saw in that video. You cannot
guys are
jump
all
to he's
sitting
a
here.
hoe.
For you guys
Absolutely
to sit here,
not.
for him to be in the predicament
You
that
literally
he's
got
in.
upset.
What predicament
There's
is he in?
another theory.
That he cheated
Oh
on,
my
that
God.
he's with his ex's friend, and now you're going to
Did
a
he
bar
walk- did he walk
and
out with anybody?
flirting with women, and Brendan said it looked like he could be exchanging numbers with someone. Are you
is-
kidding?
it is-
He
it
needs
is-
to be
it is
laying
promotion.
There's
low.
nothing in that video that says hoe.
It is promotion, and she's down
Why
with
are you
it.
talking to these
She's down-
females? Where's your
There's
girlfriend?
nothing
Because
in
we're talking about it, and we just said that that reunion is on in a
if
week.
a woman walks up and talks to him, he has to just go like,
No, I'm
sorry,
good.
I can't talk to you.
During
I'm
this
with
time
someone.
right now, yes.
So why do you go to a
that's
bar? Why do you go to a bar?
He shouldn't be there at all.
Okay, well,
He
why
should-
do you?
He
why-
should have played
No,
quick
he can't
phone
leave the
and
house.
Why
gone
do you
home.
think he's there?
Because
knowing
he wants
that
to,
he's
because he wants to flirt with
knowing,
other
no.
women.
Does he know he's going to get filmed? Does he know he's going to get filmed?
He knows other women are
Does
going to
he
be
know?
there.
Does he know he's going to
I
get
almost
filmed?
think he
might not
doesn't
know.
care.
Of course he knows.
And if he doesn't care, that just goes to him being a hoe.
He cares
Oh
because
my
he wants.
God.
If he doesn't care, that's even more of a hoe
He wants
tendency.
people to watch
This whole
the
theory is
reunion.
wild.
And
The whole
Amanda
theory is there.
Can I just say, not only is Amanda down with it, Sierra's down
Amanda
with it.
has no choice to be
Well, I
down
don't know
with
if
it.
Sierra.
Oh, Sierra's down with it. They want.
Well,
they
she put
want
herself in
this
this
show to be
situation.
huge
No.
because it extends their career.
Harvey, the only reason Sierra's down with it is because it makes Amanda look
please.
stupid. Like, you got the hoe.
Oh my
have at it.
Well, she signed up for it.
This whole theory.
Hi, I'm Shana. I'm from London and a huge Summer House fan. And I have to agree, I think it's Kyle Cook 2.0 West Wilson. I think there's been a lot of chat about this on the internet. I also worry that Amanda has got herself in the same exact situation with West as she did with Kyle, always wanting a man that's going to be there for her and not out partying all the time. And I don't think she's going to get that with West whatsoever. I always have a soft spot in my heart for West, but where Amanda's concerned, I'm fiercely protective as a fan and want the very best for her. And I don't think West Wilson is it, especially if at this stage in their relationship, he's being seen out in bars in this way, because that's exactly what she hated when she was with Kyle.
That's cool. Are we done with this?
Is there a show that
just
is
done with
there
this?
anything you watch that you're that invested in?
No.
Thank you for your opinion. It's great, and
No.
I just learned a lot about the show I didn't know.
No.
Is there
no,
anything
no,
you've watched?
No.
God bless fans.
But it's way open.
Really tight window.
Okay, let's do
Dr.
it.
Ja.
Nope.
Jersey Shah.
You don't need any notes at all?
Nope.
Katie, let me see those. Thanks. I just want to have him
No,
just in case. I know he's not going to look at them,
No,
but just in
because
case.
I know the story. I followed it and I researched it.
How many states have residents that were
5.
on board? Damn.
Dang.
He must have looked at them on email. It's bolded. I'll just sit down on that one.
Can you put him up?
Huh?
Hey, Dr. Jod, Harvey and Charles, thank you for
10
doing
minutes.
this. 10 minutes, and then we'll have time. Thank you so much for doing this.
Hey, how are you guys?
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you. I'm sorry we always see each other on these circumstances.
Well, this is good.
Say.
We get to see you pre-pandemic, and let's keep it that way.
Yeah, we're not. This is not another pandemic.
I'm alarmed by the art behind you because it's
No,
sort of like this
it
is
does
what's going to
look like-
close down.
It does because
I
of
should
the
actually take the
colors.
global. It's totally true. I should get rid of it.
Okay, here we go.
I should put like red dots on various spots.
Right. And then we go, what are those dots about? Oh, don't worry about it. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
No big deal, guys. I got it.
Okay, here
Anyway,
we go.
hey, thanks for having me on. As I said, I love doing this. I love seeing you guys. You guys both look good. So thanks for having me on.
We love having you on. Okay, here we go.
Well, the Hantavirus outbreak on that cruise ship is now seems to be. At first, when you heard the story, there were 3 people who died on the ship. That was very bad, and you thought, all right, it's on the ship and it'll be localized to that. And now what we are hearing are that the World Health Organization has investigators all over the world really trying to trace this, because there are people who got off of the ship, there are people who got onto the ship, there are people who got on planes.
There are people being monitored right now, and we're going to get into this, but they're not isolating. They're just being kind of monitored. And it's given us the shivers here at TMZ because we remember 5 or 6 years ago. So
when we ended up in the middle of a pandemic, and there are concerns. People are, I think, legitimately concerned. Where is this going now? So we are going to bring in a good friend of ours, someone we got to know during the pandemic, and we hope that we are speaking to Dr. Ashish Jha pre-pandemic and that it stays that way. Dr. Jha, welcome back to TMZ Live. Give us the news here. What's the deal with Hantavirus and the spread, potential spread for this?
Yeah. Okay. Well, first of all, thanks for having me back. Look, this is not going to be a pandemic. That's not how this virus is going to behave. But let me tell you guys a little bit of what's happening. I'm worried about the people on the cruise ship. I think a lot of them probably end up getting infected. I hope more people don't die, but I'm obviously worried about them. The people who got off the cruise ship and went off all over the place, they got to be monitored. We just got to make sure that they don't end up developing symptoms. If they develop symptoms, they need to isolate. I don't think they need to isolate before they develop symptoms, because this virus doesn't spread that easily, and it only spreads after people develop symptoms. That's the key part. So this is not going to become a global outbreak, but we do have to pay attention and do our job.
So I have to stop where you said that some more people on the ship may develop symptoms. You know, they say that this is a disease spread through intimate contact when it's human to human. But if it's multiple people on this ship, I'm starting to think, what kind of intimate contact if person A, who has no connection to person, X, they both end up getting it. So it's not feeling as intimate as it's being sold.
Yeah, so you're asking what kind of cruise ship is this?
Well, I guess that's another way of putting it. But no, I mean, I'm really serious. It's like,
I know.
How intimate can this be if you've got multiple suites getting this?
Yeah. No, look, that's a good question. Here's what we know about this. First of all, this is not a virus we know a ton about. I mean, it's just we haven't had that many outbreaks of the Hantavirus. So that's kind of point number one. We're learning. But everything we know about this virus says it's hard to spread. And that generally means, yes, intimate contact, obviously, that's one. The problem with cruise ships is you get like people packed into close quarters for long periods of time, right? So maybe you're sitting with somebody for 4 hours watching shows or doing other things. That's probably enough. So you're not going to get it passing somebody in a grocery store. You're not going to get it kind of through casual contact. But in cruise ships, you end up having a lot more exposure.
But then what about a concert? What about a concert?
Yeah, I mean, if you're sitting next to somebody for several hours and they're symptomatic, that's the other part. So if they're feeling fine, that's not a big deal. But if they have like a fever and they have a cough and they're still going to that concert for several hours, yeah, I think that's more of a risk.
So at a concert or on a plane, on a train for a long period, and you're sitting there. The part that scared me about it, doctor, was the fact that it's an 8-week incubation period.
Yeah.
But you're saying that if you don't have symptoms, you're fine. So even if you're within that 8 weeks, but if the person has no symptoms, you're fine to be next to them for 3 hours, say.
Yeah, and let me just be very clear about this. When we have looked at like past outbreaks of this virus, first of all, most of the times it doesn't spread human to human. But when it does, the person who spread it had symptoms at that time. We've not seen any evidence so far that anybody without symptoms has spread this virus. And if you understand how the virus works, that makes sense that this one is probably going to be one where you have to have symptoms. So if somebody's feeling fine, no fever, no headache, generally doing great, they don't need to be isolated.
So I have another problem. So I remember back in COVID when everybody kind of was looking at COVID one way, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, another strain came along that nobody had anticipated, but it just morphed. And what's to say that doesn't happen here? So what you're describing may be with the existing strain, but we saw this morph with COVID. Why wouldn't it morph here?
Yeah, that's a great question. So first of all, people have done the genetic analysis on this strain, the one that's causing the outbreak right now. It looks just like the previous strains. I can't make promises for the future, right? I can't tell you this will not morph, but this is not a virus that tends to morph so much. Remember, COVID We knew nothing about it because it was a brand new virus. We had never dealt with it. Hanta's been around for at least we've known about it for 5, 6 decades, 50, 60 years. And we have not seen it do the kind of morphing that we saw with COVID. So I am cautiously optimistic it's not going to do that. So far, it's not showing any evidence that it's going to do that. Obviously, I can't 100% guarantee it'll never do that, but I'm pretty confident it's probably not going to happen. It's unlikely to happen. Let's put it that way.
So can I just tell you what makes me really nervous?
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
That
because
map
it's been
behind
making
you.
me. Yes.
It is
Yes.
it is so bothering me.
Please tell me it's a game of Risk that you're playing and not anything having to do
Seriously.
with global.
Why do I have? Look, I needed something in my background, okay? So I put up a globe. But
I know, but it's
map. Now I'm thinking,
really-
I just got to put up some calming art that says everything's.
Yes.
Like
That would be
Niagara
nice.
Falls or something. But please, come on. Jeez. We'll send you something.
All right,
How's that?
Oh,
Dr.
I
John.
love that. Tell me what I should put up. And if you want to send it to me, I'm all in.
Now, see, you always want to interior decorate.
Sorry. We so appreciate you
Dr.
coming
John,
on.
thank you, man.
It's always a pleasure. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Doctor.
That's relieving news to hear.
Yes. That was great. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Really appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Lose the map.
Next.
You guys want to chit chat for a few minutes? You haven't talked to your stream at all?
gosh.
Okay, that sounds like a no. We're going
No,
to
sure.
Okay, he sat down. I was like, I'm like, yeah, we got to do lunch.
All right, yeah, lunch. Let's.
Oh, God, I forgot about that. What time is Jeremy?
11:30, so we can chit chat for like
So we
4
can
minutes or so,
do-
and then
So
do
wait a minute, we've
D-block,
done A
all
and
of
B?
Is
D-block.
Jeremy? Mm-hmm.
We have enough time to
What's
talk,
D2?
and then D2 is Mark Hamill with
Yes,
Babcock, so
yes,
you'll
yes,
stay in
yes,
sports
yes.
the whole time.
Yep.
All right, guys, lock in. It's lunchtime.
Our lunch was good today. That was provided for us. That sounds so terrible. It was provided for us. It was really good though. Steak
Okay.
and chimichurri.
So it's going to be one of these pitas, like
Okay.
this. It's a chicken pita,
Chicken pita.
which actually looks good. You know what? I'm going to do a combination. It's a
Okay.
chicken pita or this thing called crunch pita, which has cilantro, hummus, romaine, cucumber.
Lost me.
So either the classic or the crunch
What's the classic have in it?
chicken.
We know which one he wants. We know which one he wants.
Chicken and other
Choose
stuff.
the crunch pita.
He wants crunch.
No, the other doesn't have chicken.
All right,
It says
guys.
add a protein.
Classic or crunch?
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Where?
The first thing. Choice of protein. The first word.
Oh, it does.
The first thing it says.
Oh, okay.
Well, in that case, then you
So
should
in other
go for
words,
the crunch.
the crunch just
because then
sounds
you can
better.
add chicken.
Yeah.
Because then you
Okay,
get the best
so
of both
Crunch sounds
worlds.
better,
Is the
guys.
crunch the one with the green?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the better one.
Yeah, because you
In
get
my
the best
opinion.
of both worlds.
Yeah.
So the crunch pita. Okay. All right,
I
guys.
highly recommend you vote for that.
The crunch.
The crunch.
What's D1?
Diana,
And where are we doing that?
you're doing all of D Block in sports.
Okay, let's do it.
You didn't chat with the chat.
Oh, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Well,
You didn't chat at all. You got like
what do you want
3
to
more
talk
minutes.
about?
3 more minutes to
honestly,
chat.
he's our voice and he's mute like
well, you were
He's
talking
waiting for
about
you. Yeah.
do a jump in, you know?
I'll walk him over. Right away.
I mean, they were saying that everything the doctor said was the same stuff that we heard like 6 years ago when COVID was
I know
first
that's
coming
what's
out.
bothering me.
That people pretty sure, yeah, we heard all that 6 years ago. They, a few of the people that are off the boat that are being monitored should just be put into quarantine.
Yeah, they're basically allowed to just roam free.
Some people are saying that it's at least reassuring that that the doctors are saying that it's not going to spread and not going to like mutate.
I mean, but that's the problem. That's the one thing, though, and he admitted it. Like, I can't tell you if it's gonna mutate. I don't know. It could, and if it does, and these folks haven't been quarantined.
Did he say how long people have to quarantine with this virus? Like with
They
COVID?
don't,
it was-
but he said
quarantine
that
until
the incubation
they're
could be 8
symptomatic.
weeks.
Jesus.
Somebody in chat said that there's that the Hantavirus. There's 5 cases in different states.
Yeah.
Well,
That
they're
was Harvey.
monitoring
Monitoring
five. They're
five
not
people.
necessarily cases. They don't know yet.
Hantavirus.
People, I don't want to have to go get more vaccines.
But the human-to-human transmission, to me,
Crucial.
feels different.
Why?
Because it wasn't like that before.
Oh, because it was from the
It was
rats.
just you'd get it from.
And by the
Rodents.
way, intimate contact is not sitting next to somebody at a concert. And what they're saying now is it can get aerosolized. And that's alarming, that somebody's coughing next to you on a plane, coughing next to you, that you're fucked.
I'm not gonna lie. I went to a concert-ish last night. I went to the Rick Ross and French Montana verses, and there was like a girl, and she kept coughing, but it wasn't like it was just ever so often like a. And I was like, God, I hope she doesn't.
Clorox Bleach is saying that a cruise ship is like a perfect like petri dish.
That's what I was like.
Or something like this.
Yep. I don't mess with cruise ships, man.
Pokey, germs are always mutating.
That's true, though.
What's the difference between this one and others?
They do always mutate, but that doesn't. They will mutate, but will it mutate to something that we don't?
You know, it might be interesting to do a story on
church,
whether people are starting to
food.
cancel cruise ships.
Because
this is the time people are going.
Summer break, school's about to get out for all those kids, and all their parents take them on cruises.
Amy says that why are they being so lax with quarantining people when the results of the virus are so severe?
Because they say that you can't get it if you're not symptomatic. So.
Crystal said, well, time to go shopping for toilet paper. And with that, we are going to go to D Block in sports.
Because you don't want to get caught with your pants down like we did 5 years ago. Suddenly you got no.
What was the first thing you guys
rationing
went and
toilet
bought
paper.
when we went into quarantine?
I don't remember.
I went and bought wine.
Wine, that's a good one.
Fucking cans of soup or something that'll keep me alive, for God's sake.
You bought
Toilet
soup?
paper.
And what happens after you eat all that? You think about the logical next step.
Then he's a guy. He just pees in the soup can.
Oh, well, you probably
poops in the soup can
Well, the
too.
toilets still work.
Oh, right.
You don't gotta use the can.
Oh, true.
Still need paper.
Yeah, a lot of people in the chat are just saying that this is
used out in the world.
sounding eerily similar to COVID.
The chat loves
It
your
does.
shirt, Harvey.
Yeah, they were talking a lot.
They also said, Charles, that you should ask Harvey for the link so you can get some of these new shirts as well.
Well, I'm not going to wear the same freaking shirts as him.
You do anyway.
Also,
He said you already caught.
I can't really afford his wardrobe. You know what I'm saying? So.
The shirts, I will say, the shirts, they are very nice.
Can I just say?
It's okay.
Your shit probably costs more than mine.
Oh.
My what?
Your shit.
The shit you wear will cost more than mine.
Guarantee it doesn't.
What did the shirt cost?
By the way,
what did that shirt cost?
I saw the it
cost $100.
Squadron of.
That's kind of expensive.
Well,
yeah,
I'm not saying it's not.
exactly.
What did that
See?
cost?
He literally just said it like it was nothing. He's like,
what did
cost
that
$100. So
what did
what?
that cost?
How do we all feel about that?
I know, but $100.
Okay, well,
$100 for a shirt.
What is your
not right. Okay.
I don't know.
It's probably $100.
No, it's not $100.
Probably. Okay. Hey, there's an app where you can take a picture of something and then you can look it up.
We can look it up.
All right, wait,
what is it? Who is it? I don't even know.
Look it up while we do D1.
What is
Eric, please.
Ted Baker London.
That
sounds fancy.
Ted Baker London.
What's a Ted Baker
London
polo shirt?
That sounds fancy.
What's a Ted Baker polo shirt?
London has already
Not
sounded.
$100. Definitely not $100.
The first thing is designer clothing.
If you ask me, that sounds pretty expensive.
It's a Ted Baker polo t-shirt.
Shirts.
It's not a t-shirt.
Okay.
It's a polo.
It's a polo.
We're up in the 200s.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay, Thompson polo.
Maybe there's hope.
Wait.
225, 195.
What's the cheapest?
Wait, keep going down.
105
For a short
is the
sleeve, we need to find like a more
We're on the
one-to-one.
sale.
come
We're
on.
on the sale.
Okay, that looks pretty
No,
similar.
the one on the right,
225.
the white one.
The white one?
The white
225.
225.
Okay, let me
It's not
explain
looking
something.
good.
First of all, it was a gift. All right. First of all, it was a gift.
All right. We gotta
Secondly,
go.
there's
Ted
an
Baker London.
annual sale that they do.
Yeah, where?
But so, unless it was a 50%,
It's downtown. Ted Baker
even if it
has
was a 50%
downtown,
discount,
and-
that's a $100 shirt though. So you
At a
wonder if I
50%.
can-
But I should
50%
also
discount.
add that this shirt is probably 7 years old. So
Okay,
much
so-
cheaper.
So what?
Both of you guys
I
are wearing
amortize
expensive
my shit,
clothes.
okay?
Lovely.
Wear
Both
it
of
for a
y'all
long
got
time.
money.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Can
We
we
gotta go.
can we drop a poll?
okay.
Yeah, drop the poll.
Who wins this argument, me or Charles?
You, because
we're not
you
dropping
lied.
it.
I need you to
25.
say it. I need you guys to say it.
All right, drop the
dropping
poll,
a
and
fucking
we'll
poll.
give you the results after D1.
Jesus.
was his lunch?
This
Crunch.
Crunch.
Chicken.
He'll be
Crunch
having
pita
a crunch
chicken.
chicken pita wrap, and then we'll drop a
Can we
new
throw a
poll.
poll up for who won the argument,
Chris,
Charles or
Chris.
Harvey?
Can you drop a new poll?
Okay, let's do this.
It's
What the fuck,
who won
man?
this argument, Charles or Harvey?
Oh, where'd he go?
I don't know.
I've got an idea.
Oh, he stole it?
He had to have.
What do you mean he had to have?
He had to have. It
I
was
didn't do
here.
anything.
It was here today, Harv.
Okay. Okay.
There we have to say page 6. All right.
We don't need to fuck them.
The point's been made.
Okay, let's do this. Let's play the feud.
Yeah, let's do it. Welcome back to TMZ Live, and we are going to play the feud with everybody's favorite NFL reporter, or former NFL reporter at this point, Diana Russini. It does seem
And
like
Mike Vrabel.
Yes, and Mike Vrabel is also playing, coincidentally. It seems like there is a bottomless pit of Diana Russini clips that people are now looking at with a different lens, with the knowledge of this relationship that she and Mike Vrabel have clearly had for 6 years at least. This one, I also...
It looks like this happened
It's crazy
during the
because they're
pandemic.
both in it.
It looks like it happened during the pandemic.
Yes, we think it was like 2021, and the folks over at Barstool were doing playing the feud. They're playing Barstool Feud, and the contestants included Diana Russini and Mike Vrabel. So they're on a Zoom, and this is the question that Diana had to answer.
And watch Russini, watch
Mike
Vrabel's reaction.
Yes.
Okay, Diana, what is something you might close your eyes to do?
When you have sex with your husband or wife.
Again, this is from Family Feud Kids, but yes.
She answered it.
Yep.
She answered it. It's done. That's the
It's
one.
done.
No, I
you have
didn't
to
know
take
it
the
was
answer.
kid version.
No.
Okay.
Well, that is just a whole different Oprah when you watch it today. You know, when you see his reaction.
But exactly, again, that was the thing that, and very quickly, like she had that locked and loaded. So why was that the thing she's thinking? And again, this would be at somewhere around a year, probably after the first photos we've now seen of them making out at the bar in New York City.
It kind of feels like they had a code going on, like a secret code of, you know, nobody knows but us.
I don't think it's that deep. I think she's on a Barstool show, and anyone who consumes their content, this is the kind of stuff that they go for. They like that kind of stuff. But the thing with Russini is she has a history of doing this even on ESPN, on other shows, on
Every
Sirius
appearance
XM.
she makes.
She would make comments about her husband and their sex life. And it's just really puzzling now, knowing what we do, that it was an attempt at being funny, but
It's
now it's
so
painted in a
often.
different light, or viewed in a different light.
I mean, you could also look at it and say, look, she's just a very sexual person. I mean, every appearance every show she's been on, somehow, at some point, she makes a comment that has to do with sex. So I guess the best defense she could say is that she's a sexual person. But everyone's looking at it now saying, oh yeah, because what they think was going on behind the scenes.
You can't ignore his reaction. And I mean, nobody knew back then.
How do you read his reaction?
Well, it's like,
and at this point,
you just
by the way,
said that?
He's a guy in the NFL at the time, too. I feel like he has to kind of just like not really lean into it, regardless of what his relationship was with her. He has to be like, oh, I don't approve of this. You know, he's an NFL coach.
Yeah. I was just thinking, so this is 2021. It's sometime around this, the trip to the lake when they had the boat outing.
The boat outing, I think it was
2021
or 2021.
Yeah.
But what happened like in 23, 2024, 2025? Because I don't recall seeing pictures in that time frame.
2024, they were at the casino together. We posted those pictures.
That was after he got
Was that
fired.
the last picture?
That was
until
after he got fired
the
from the
Arizona
Titans.
pictures, yeah.
Ah, okay. Got it. Well, at least it's lasted.
Hi, I'm Molly in Glendale, and I just want to say that it's so easy to go back through old footage and construct a news story that is so harmful and really hurtful to the people involved. I really feel for their spouses. You know, you could take a tip from your friend Alan Jackson there, where you just do some real damage. But at the end of the day, they had an affair. It's not as if like they had 7 to 9 vodkas and backed into their spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend and, you know, framed a bunch of innocent people that were witnesses in the case. You know, it's not as if anything like that happened. I think we can forgive. I think we can forget and move on. And you know, stupid joke, but things happen.
Yep. Clear references there to, I think she has strong opinions about the Karen Reed case.
Okay.
You guys want to know the results of the poll?
Yeah,
No,
sure.
we don't.
100.
I'm staying here.
It is 51% in favor of Charles winning the argument.
Are you serious?
49% to 51%.
You guys suck. Wow. Wow. You guys suck.
People have spoken.
You should not do the Alan Jackson thing because that was not. It was a photograph that they say was absolutely not true.
No, I think she was talking about things that she was referring to Alan's defense for Karen Reed, things that were said in court. She was really talking about Karen Reed when she said, had 7 or 9 drinks and you backed up and you hit your, she's talking about the Karen Reed case.
Oh, okay.
So that's why.
Oh, got it.
So that's why she was bringing up Alan Jackson.
It also went on a long time.
Yes, exactly.
Next.
Yep.
And then we'll do our 11:30 interview.
Okay, let's
Doing
go.
great. You're staying right there, going with Babcock.
I'm aware.
Move that.
Look what happened. Oh my God, it's a
Babcock,
miracle.
move your chair.
Oh no.
Move my chair?
Yeah.
You know what, Mike, you didn't have to say anything.
I know.
Oh my God,
Just
was
let
that
it be
perfect
there.
or what? That was like perfect. And that was
After they
effortless.
almost broke the camera yesterday.
It was.
Effortless.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Well, right.
And then he changed it and he said, he should live long enough to witness.
Right, but we're going to start with the apology since that's new.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
What does it sound like when a Jedi apologizes? It's a Star Wars question.
I got it. I mean, I just don't have a snappy answer to
No,
that.
anytime, but my problem is anytime I think of something Star Wars, I immediately look at Anakin. I can't help it.
Oh, that's right.
It does.
Anakin.
But yes, we're talking about Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill issuing an apology now for...
Of sorts.
Of sorts. It's one of those...
If I offended you, I'm sorry.
And the apology really should go to President Trump and not to anyone else, but this is what he said in his apology for a post he put up, basically wishing death on the president.
We should show. Here's what he put up. Is basically Donald Trump dead.
Yes.
And if
in
only.
a grave. Yes,
And
if only. Had him in a grave. So in the apology, he's now changed his art. So he took down the grave image and used that shot of the president's hair and said, accurate edit for clarity. He, the president, should live long enough to be held accountable for his crimes. Actually, I was wishing him the opposite of dead, but I apologize if you found the image inappropriate.
So it's weird to say I was wishing him the opposite if you're showing him dead. And then it says, if only.
Right.
That doesn't,
The imagery
it didn't
says one
track with
thing,
me. Yeah.
and the words he's now saying say something different.
It's nonsense. Just stand by it, Mark Hamill. You said it. You mean it. Stand by it. Have the you-know-what to at least do that much.
It's weird because...
You freaking coward.
Well,
jeez. It's so gross. It's days after somebody for the 3rd time tries to kill this man, and this is the crap we're posting. I'm sick. I'm sick. And by the way, I don't like the things that Donald Trump has said about people who have passed away. I think it's gross.
And but not just passed away.
Yeah.
I mean, putting
imagery
then
of
President Biden in the back of a pickup truck, hogtied.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I was more thinking like Robert Mueller and Rob Reiner and things like that.
Too.
But I don't like that either. Right. I think it's different, but I don't like that either. So I'll be consistent.
And that is the whole thing when everyone says bring the rhetoric down, but then
It's both sides.
It's always the other guy.
Exactly.
You always want the other guy to do it.
It's both sides.
Never you.
It is both sides. And I will say that we're going to have a bigger problem because when the polling with young people on whether political violence is ever acceptable, it's way above
Why
what
would you
everybody
go
else.
into politics these days? I would never run.
No
I mean,
kidding.
Right?
No kidding.
Hey, hi, I'm Morgan from Philadelphia. I think people of his age group love overusing AI for really useless things. I think he was trying to have a Kathy Griffin, like headless Trump kind of moment, but it didn't really have the effect or the reach that he wanted. I think, his heart was maybe in the right place, but he didn't have the impact or the reach that he needed.
Well, I don't know why he would want to emulate the Kathy Griffin thing, because she got a whole rash of trouble for that.
And by the way,
the FBI investigating her. And,
unfairly, I think.
Right.
Okay.
He was like, I'll tell you what I
the ring with
happened
his
to my
shirt.
twink. Film
Yeah,
it.
Babcock. Why don't we look that one up? Pass.
Are we seeing?
That's probably the smart move.
How on earth did you vote for him when his shirt costs twice what mine costs? This makes
All you need to know is that the people have spoken. All right?
225.
Harvey
Hold on.
Levin
It
note.
currently is 225. This shirt is
Jeremy Corbell,
7,
do you
8
know?
years old.
I know.
It's probably half
So it's probably
that
maybe
price back
150.
then. And it
150
lasts.
bucks.
Exactly. When you can amortize something
When is Jeremy
that
up?
long.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is he there?
Yeah.
Babs, I'm going to guess 125 for you.
Probably around that.
Let us know when you're ready.
Here
Oh, it's you
we
go. Okay. That sounds nice.
I don't trust your research.
I'm not talking to them.
What'd they do?
No, they
didn't vote for him?
They voted for
fucked
Charles.
me over.
I voted for you, Harvey.
Well,
for
of
once.
course you did.
No, we don't agree on anything.
The math.
Well,
Really? I agree.
Brandy's argument is that they know overall Charles is less expensive, so I'm taking that
That's
as
not
less
true, though.
bougie.
We did the math.
Okay,
we looked
that's
at
not
it.
Well,
true.
I'm not, I think that she's saying generally speaking, not
That's
just the shirts.
generally not true.
But generally, see, the difference is he actively shops for his things and says like, oh, $100 and just buys. And by the way, doesn't buy one or two, buys like 15 of them.
Okay,
They
first
look
of all,
good.
So,
I haven't bought anything in 3
he's
years.
buying like
Looks great.
I haven't bought
$1,500
anything.
shirts.
I haven't bought anything in 3 years.
What is that?
I know. This past weekend, I
He
went
bought
a
a
little
lot.
crazy.
Right.
Okay.
A little crazy.
But I
You went a little
but
crazy.
I hadn't done anything
Went
for
a
3
little
years.
crazy.
And then it's 3
I
or
don't
4
like that.
years.
Went a little crazy. I told you that. How old
I
is
wore
it?
the same
It'll
shit
fit.
for 3 or 4 years.
So,
man.
so do
Well,
I.
NM
Yes,
Rockchick
we
is
can hear you.
arguing that you won also because it was a gift, you didn't buy it.
Oh,
Also-
come on.
But in Harvey's
ridiculous.
defense,
Is he up?
in Harvey's defense, the shirt that
Jeremy's
you
up.
pointed out, Harvey's sending it back because he didn't
What's
like
that?
it, so he doesn't just keep things.
What's that? What's that?
We got to talk to Jeremy.
That's the Ted Bates. Those are his shirts.
Let's talk to Jeremy, then I'll check your
No, I
research.
mean, honest to God, you guys.
Harvey sends shorts back that he doesn't like. He doesn't just keep them. Waste money. Well, actually, he's giving that shirt to Anakin. So, sorry, Brendan.
Tell us about that just real quick.
Oh.
Got it. We got it. Sound up. Jeremy, congratulations.
Big day, man.
It is a big day. Premiere of the film. I
know.
It's ironic that today is the first drop and what they did drop.
Well, they timed it with the film.
Oh my God, it's a simulation.
I know. It's weird. The government did you a favor. Look at that.
First time.
Yeah, exactly. Really? Okay, we're ready to roll. Here we go.
Yep. So how do we feel about the government drop on UFOs, UAPs?
Mixed feelings.
They, as promised, the president said that they were going to be releasing some files, and I don't think that this is what they released today is everything. It's the start.
This is Epstein-esque.
But
so we're
the
releasing
release
some of the
of
files.
some images, some videos, and it's definitely a mixed bag. Some of it you go, okay, that doesn't seem all that impressive. And then there are some things I will say, in particular, the moon shot from Apollo 17. I got questions about this. Now, one of the people we've told you who's been fighting for this, for more transparency from the government, is our good friend Jeremy Corbell, who is obviously this is a big day for him. He and George Knapp have been pushing the government for this transparency.
And as a matter of fact, some of these images are images that they found and that the government eventually got.
Right. So joining us now to talk about the release of the files, Jeremy, welcome back to TMZ Live.
Hey guys, great to see you. Thanks for having me on.
First of all, congratulations on your film, which we're going to talk about, which debuts tonight.
Sleeping Dog, yeah.
But before we do, what stands out to you the most from this file dump?
My perspective is a little bit, it's surreal to me. It's a twilight zone. You know, George and I, we've been giving the Pentagon and the DOW a nudge to release this stuff for a long time, trying to provoke a proper response from government about transparency on UAP. We've been doing it a long time, as you know, Harvey. And, you know, I think it's coincidental that today is the first drop and when it's the premiere of my film, Sleeping Dog, which is really born out of this frustration that the government wasn't releasing proper information. I haven't gone through the whole archive. I was told directly from the White House and by Representative Burleson that it's going to be a slow weekly release. But to what end? So the idea is we have these craft, they can perform in ways that, you know, our hardware can't. How far will they go? I'm really excited. I'm encouraged. People should be encouraged and optimistic that there's a turn of transparency.
We've got to get to this Apollo 17 image because I've been, ever since I saw it this morning, I was like, I got to know what Jeremy thinks of this. So the image is from Apollo 17, the last lunar landing mission, and it shows, you can see the shadow of the landing craft. And then in the distance, like in the sky, there are 3 dots that I don't know what it is, but I can imagine if I were one of the astronauts standing on the moon that day and suddenly there's something that appears to be a spacecraft floating above the moon, I would freak out.
Yeah, well, I've spoken with a lot of astronauts. I hope this opens up a little bit what they can talk about and not have to walk stuff back. Even in Sleeping Dog, I do the last interview with Dr. Edgar Mitchell, 6th man to walk on the moon. And he had a lot to say about the UAP reality. So now that we have some footage, people can now analyze that. That's more data. But, you know, I do got to say, this is the pressing issue. The public asked for 46 videos, number 2 of which George and I have already released to the public. So that list of videos, those classified videos, that is specifically what I'd like the American public to see. George and I have been exposed to them. I think some of them would be an absolute game changer. So for me, this is kind of, okay, it's a nice slow disclosure coming forward. But if they release those 46 videos, and if they don't, I suspect journalism will do their job for them.
Maybe. I mean, journalism hasn't been able to crack Epstein, and there are some clear unanswered things there. You know, we had a big debate in the newsroom this morning about why the government has tried to block this for so many decades. And, you know, people in here were saying because Earthlings couldn't handle it. And that seems weird to me. And I, you know, I was thinking a lot about it today, that what do you mean we can't handle the truth? You know, if there are, you know, aliens, if there are, well, the reality is they haven't tried to harm us in centuries. Right. And so, in a way, it's more comforting for me to know that there are aliens than it is Iran has a nuclear weapon or could have one.
If that's the end result and that's where we're going towards, look, these videos are great. The ultimate thing is we've had people raise their hand in Congress. We have fought every inch to get people to be able to testify under oath, from Navy commanders all the way to, you know, David Grush, who talked about biologics, beings. Why is it being held back? Look, we're not going to go into some ontological shock about it. People are now ready for this information.
But then, Jeremy, why is the government so? What's the motivation behind keeping it secret?
It's really simple, Harvey, and we've talked about this before, is that we want a technological advantage. It is fact that we have some of these craft, we've been exploiting them for derivative technologies. We've been exploiting them for weaponry, and all of the different countries that are technologically advanced have been doing the same. So the reason why this is held so secret, higher than weapons of mass destruction, is because we are looking for competitive advantage in warfare. It's an old school way of thinking. Again, you know about nuclear science, but you can't build an atom bomb. People need to know the truth. We are being visited. They're craft from unknown origin. They're technologically advanced, but the secrecy was put in place back in the day because they wanted to make sure that this technology that could be weaponized didn't leak out to other countries. That was the reason for the secrecy. Now we're past that.
So, Jeremy, you said just one last question about this. You said that you were told there were going to be weekly releases.
Yes.
There's a phrase in the news which we call burying the lead. And I feel like if there are more impressive, as you said, there's 46 videos, if there are more impressive things, why not lead with the thing that's going to get attention, that's going to make people go, okay, there's something here we should be paying attention to. When you release things like they did today, where there's a lukewarm, at best, response to it or reaction, you lose people.
Yeah, it's going to go one of two ways. I have been exposed to, George Knapp has been exposed to, we've had people testify to, like, biologics, right? Actual beings that pilot these craft and autopsies of them. If that is true, why are they burying the lead? It's either a slow acclimation to the public or they didn't get the good stuff. Even by presidential order, this is so locked down and compartmentalized programs that they didn't get the good stuff to release. But I think that it's just going to be a slow burn.
I think it's door number 2. Okay. Let's talk about your movie.
Dog. Congratulations. I was watching the trailer. This is a fascinating look at your life's work, really.
Yeah, so the cameras were turned around on me once again. You know, I gave this kid a bunch of footage, about 20 years of my footage. You see in this movie some shocking things.
It really follows your research, your journalism, as you're talking to really all sorts of people from you know, aerospace legends. I saw the part with John Lear, and as you mentioned, you speak to astronauts as well. Watching this, does it get you closer to the truth as a viewer?
Absolutely. I think that this movie does a job that the government didn't fully pull off today. I think you're going to see things in the movie that have never been seen before. Sure, it tells my story and it shows you how I got here so people understand that George and I are fighting for transparency. But look, this movie is about journalism. This movie is about freedom of speech, First Amendment, and really freedom of thought. If the public is not given what we've been exposed to and they don't have that data set to look at the UAP issue, then we have a big, Houston, we got a big problem, right? So this movie really is about the right to perform journalism. You will see in this movie the threats that I have gotten. You'll see the way that people have tried to control the narrative, tried to shut me and George down. That is documented in this movie. I wanted people to know so they can rally behind me and George. You know, this has been a treacherous path, and you can see we make a decision in the movie about our reporting. You see it in real time, and that should tell you what's coming next.
I have a slightly different take on this, and I think you're being too modest. That I remember 20 years ago when anybody who talked about what you talk about is just passed off as crazy. And, you know, tinfoil hats, fringe part of society. And you and George have just hunkered down and pushed and brought it into the mainstream. So now Congress is acknowledging it. The White House is acknowledging it. The Defense Department is acknowledging it. And you have literally transformed this whole area from crazy people to something everybody needs to know about. And that, to me, is the point of this movie. And I think it is just such a testament to what you and George have done.
Thank you, Harvey, and we're doing our best. That's the best we can do. Nothing is planned. It's provoked. We absolutely are fighting because we know the American public has been lied to. We've been exposed to that, and it's important that people get to see what we've seen. And so that's why Sleeping Dog was born. It was to push back, and here we are today, and maybe some of it worked. I mean, now there are files being released, and, you know, fingers crossed we're going to get better. But if we don't, we're going to provoke more, and you'll see that in the movie.
All right.
Okay.
Well, it is in select theaters this weekend. Next week on Apple TV, correct? Streaming on Apple TV. So.
And also Amazon and everywhere you can get movies, I'm sure, on the 12th. Yeah.
Excellent.
Congrats, Jeremy.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks, Harvey. And thank you guys for always treating this as a news story. We're in a different era now. Let's see where this goes. But the fight doesn't stop. It just starts right now.
You got it, man.
All right.
Great, Jeremy. That was great.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you, guys, for having me on. Charles, Harvey, thank you.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
Put my mic down.
Charles, mic down. Charles, mic down. One second.
Harvey, they're asking whether or not you buy what he's selling. Do you think that aliens are like among us?
Yes. I absolutely believe, because here's the thing, that if the answer was nothing, we would know what their answer is. They have been so slippery about giving any information. It's like, if the answer is, here are the files, and the files show absolutely nothing, they would have released this 25 years ago, 30 years ago. The fact that these guys, what they had to do to transform things, so Congress would vote on this, 5 years ago and all, was unbelievable. And they're hiding something. And there is enough out there that, yeah, I believe that I think Jeremy's right. I think we're reverse engineering some of the things that we found so that we can have a technological advantage in terms of warfare, defense, everything else. I really believe that. I really believe that.
Somebody earlier said that his content's kind of hard to consume because a lot of like the alien stuff is like very redacted. There's like no way to like,
it's
read
really
anything.
hard to consume. But experts know how to do that. And we haven't seen, like, I want to see, I know what I want to see.
What do you want? Of course, aliens are around us. It's illogical to think we're alone in the cosmos.
Harvey, my issue with this, it feels like it's just a distraction. Because if they actually had the goods, you would lead with that. And the fact that this is what we got as the first thing.
Well, it could be like Epstein. I mean,
yeah, and by the way, I also think about all the releasing of files that this administration.
No, I understand that. But does this mean
when
there's more or less that's not been released?
But when things get released and there's no impact from it, including Epstein, when there's no actual consequence or impact that comes from the release of this information, ultimately you got to look at it and go like, to me, it's a distraction. It's a massive distraction.
Yeah, here's what I would do. If I were trying to keep that secret in government, I would release stuff that is not consequential.
Right.
Because then all of a sudden people say, oh, I'm not that interested anymore. And I've seen it.
Right.
But what they didn't show you is the real stuff.
Yeah.
And that's probably what's going on in Epstein, and that's probably what's going on here.
BC Text believes that the reason they're not showing anything and putting up this smoke screen is because there just isn't anything.
I got a good question for the chat. How much money would you guys pay to subscribe to an OnlyFans account for Charles and or for Harvey?
Okay, that's
okay.
That's
you know,
not an
We're about to be talking about OnlyFans.
No,
We're about
I
to
get
be
it. You were
talking
trying
to Damon John.
I got it, segue queen.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing.
All right,
but
chat will answer the question. Be about $1. Probably be like, nigga, I'd ask
really?
I'd ask for money in order to subscribe.
Go talk to John Mulaney about that.
Wow, he made it into someone's comedy set.
You
Oh,
walk
wow.
around with that in he's got that in his hip pocket, man. Oh, as soon as he gets home tonight, he's like, oh, you know what I heard today?
John Mulaney really is good.
So John Mulaney during one of the Netflix is a joke things, apparently made a comment about Harvey's bulging biceps. And somebody made the mistake of sharing that information with Harvey this morning. Now he won't shut up about it.
Charles, the point is, if you're not famous, you're going to make no money, and your parents are going to see this.
You guys got $45.
I kind of figured that was going to be his.
Okay.
45 bucks,
I kind of figured that was going to be the take.
Hey, Damon.
What up?
What's
How
up,
are
Damon?
you? How you? Oh, bulging biceps. Look at those puppies. Woo!
Oh, I've been working out a little bit. Thanks.
Everywhere.
Oh, you were talking about him. Oh. Yeah.
What's the button?
The button?
What up?
What's the button?
What button?
On your
button?
sweater.
It's not a.
Oh, I thought it was a button.
No.
And by the way, Harv, I'm in a hotel. I don't
So that
know.
is not
Okay,
your.
Dennis, just stop it. It was one time I made a mistake.
No. No,
but that could have been an art piece
No,
that you.
do you
have.
understand what you've done? Dude, look in your monitor. You look like you're wearing a fucking crown.
Yes, he knows. There's no way he
I know.
Okay, you look like the Imperial Margarine guy.
Well, the reason why I'm saying that is because you give me a lot of love for the real artists that I know, so I never want you to feel bad. I want you to always. I'm in a shitty hotel room, so I have something back.
But that's an artist too. Whoever made that.
You're a gazillionaire. Why aren't you staying in better hotels?
What the?
Because I'm a gazillionaire. That's why.
Gazillionaire. Exactly.
Follow the money.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, by the way, I own this hotel, so I'm a little bit of a slumlord.
Okay, well then you have a shitty choice of art then.
He's not gonna burn the good art in these hotels.
Okay, here we go. This is hysterical. Okay, let's go.
All right.
Here we go. Miss you, by the way.
Good to see you, man.
Too, but I gotta come hang out, you guys.
Yeah.
He stole the kick.
Okay, here we go.
Well, the parade of actresses to the OnlyFans platform continues. We told you Jamie Presley is the latest one. We had Shannon Elizabeth.
Amber
Rose is on there. Carmen Electra seems to be doing very well.
Denise Richards?
Denise Richards is on.
On and on and on.
On and on. So, look, when OnlyFans kind of started, it seemed like this was a way for people who are, for lack of a better term, no names, to go on there and make some money.
Many of whom are making a lot of money.
Many of whom although I think more are not making a lot of money.
That's true too.
Is what we've learned.
That's
in
true
doing
too.
Some documentaries. But why are now famous people going to this, and can they actually make decent money? Well, if we're gonna follow the money, we got to bring in our good buddy Damon John.
Excuse me.
What?
King John.
King
Move to
John.
your...
Yes, just get...
No, you got to move to your left. You got to turn around. You got to position. There
Boom.
You go.
Nailed it.
There you go.
Yes, we have brought in the king of following the money. Damon John, good to see you again, man.
Good seeing you both. Good seeing you both. Yeah, this is a platform that I think is extremely powerful, and we already know people were making money in the adult arena, which sex is the first business on the planet, and it probably won't go away. But this is a gold mine for artists and or creators, whether you're a chef, whether you're somebody who has a huge fan base that you are in control of now. So let's get into it.
Oh, okay. My thing is, I'm a huge fan of the concept of OnlyFans because you have a lot of people who, look, it's true. I think 1% of them make 33% of the income. So most people don't make a lot of money, but welcome to acting. Most actors are waiters.
Right.
So it's no different, but it gives people an avenue. It's a new way of presenting themselves. And yeah, some of it's sexual, but so what?
But they're choosing, they control the content,
what?
and maybe that's the most...
I mean, it's such a judgmental thing to say, you shouldn't be doing that. If people do that, and they get an audience, and they're rewarded for it, and feel rewarded, what's wrong with that?
Listen, Shannon Elizabeth she made over $1.2 million in her first 7 days. Now, think about years ago when she started, we know her from, I think, American Pie.
Yeah.
And let's say she did a bunch of Maxim covers. Well, it's free because it's earned media. She would have had to done it for free. Then she's not in control of the pictures and she doesn't know when it's going to be released. She did $1.2 million in the first 7 days of an intellectual property that really everybody kind of maximized, for lack of a better word. Yes, it's game on. All of the people who are on OnlyFans, they keep 80% of what the tokens or whatever they are that the people give them, and everything else. It is just like live selling. You're just live selling this intellectual property or this intellectual property. A lot of fitness people are on there. A lot of chefs are on there. Mm-hmm. It's a good business. It's empowering people right now at home.
So the money is there, Damon, but I guess part of what surprises people when you have big name actresses or people who were very much bigger years ago going on there, Are they removing the stigma that was attached to people being an OnlyFans creator? So if you have a Shannon Elizabeth, a Jamie Presley going on there, does it now mean that the stigma is gone, or is it only gone for famous people?
You know, I think it is starting to remove the stigma. I think that OnlyFans had tried to take this aspect of it off. It didn't do well for them, but however, they are the Xerox of this area, and people already know that if they want that aspect of the world, it's there already. It exists already. And I think that the more people like this go on, they're also rubbing off of a lot of that existing business, right? If you happen to like a woman in whatever capacity, and you're going on to this side of the platform, and you know there's other people that you are attracted to, and maybe you don't want to see them with their clothes off. We've seen that before. Maybe you want to see them talking. And listen, if she talked to me like the Stipmeister for 3 minutes, I'm paying for that.
Well, yeah. And by the way, you know, this whole idea, if they want to take their clothes off, there should be no shame in this, because if you look at...
I know what you're saying, but the fact is, there is.
Hold on. If you look at movies that are on streaming right now, it's pretty much sex in all of these, and explicit and lurid, yet it's okay because it's done by a director. So what? If somebody does the same thing on OnlyFans, if you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound. If you like it in movies...
Maybe that's not the phrase to use here.
Okay, maybe that was a bad
Stop
one.
thinking about heated rivalry.
Okay. I was not thinking about heated, although that's a good example.
Yes,
that's a good example.
That's what I was thinking about.
Okay, but there are plenty of them. So the idea that, you know, one is art and one is porn, I think is BS.
It is a bunch of crap. You know, listen, I talk to my wife a lot. My wife is very open with me when I go, wow, that's a beautiful woman. Wow, this is this and that. My wife usually goes, listen, I go out to the clubs not to look at men. I want to look at beautiful people too, beautiful women. Whatever your idea of beauty is, and taking your clothes off, it's only the people who are perverts who made it sound bad, and they're the worst out of everybody, judging, saying you shouldn't do that. Meanwhile, they're doing this. I think that it is the exact way that people can get their brand out. Listen, before we went on, I heard some of your team were talking about, would people like to see Harv, you know, and Charles on OnlyFans?
Oh God, would you stop? They were kidding, Damon.
No. I got to tell you, listen, you are media experts, and if I
first of all, I'm not going on with him. I'll tell you that much.
If I want to know something behind the scenes of what you're thinking, if I want to really know behind the scenes of what you guys are thinking, what you've seen over your career, I probably would actually pay for it too, right? So I think that people...
Wait a minute, we're reading our autobiography on OnlyFans? Is that what you're saying?
That's
no,
probably
but if I heard you say, listen, if I heard the camera's off and I didn't get enough of this topic today, and I say, Harvey, Charles, really, what do you really think about this? Let's stop being all kind of, you know, proper about it. And you say, go onto this page. I'm going to tell you my personal thoughts that have nothing to do with the network. I'd probably pay for it.
You may be alone there.
Well, you're our sole customer.
No kidding.
So that's not going to work out.
Okay, Your Highness, we appreciate the time.
Yes, thank you very much. We genuflect to you, King John. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Damon.
Right.
That was hysterical.
You got it. Later, guys.
Hey, Damon, only you can prevent forest fires.
That's right. Not too many people. Charles, you laughed at that. Nobody else in your office even knows what you're talking about.
They don't get it. They really don't. I'm looking at Luca right now. He's going like,
the bear, the Smokey.
The bear. Oh, Smoke. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Luca's seen some stuff.
Smokey the Bear.
All right.
There must be a Smokey the Bear TikTok dance right now. That's what must have happened.
I got to sign.
They tried to bring Smokey back.
Where'd he go?
Smokey from Fridays.
What?
Smokey!
No, not that Smokey. Not that Smokey. All right, Damon. Take care, man.
What was the term?
Remember, they used to have something called Naked News.
Don't come out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta work for the bulging biceps.
There used to be a platform. I don't know if it still exists, called Naked News.
What did you do at the gym today?
They literally would just have newscasters
bulging biceps,
stripping as they're doing the news.
Smokey the Bear,
It
yes,
does.
guys. See, guys, I knew it. Let's see.
45. Who got 45? Me or him?
I'm impressed.
BC
It's 45 bucks.
BC, you mentioned in there that in media there's like more sexual content and stuff.
Yeah.
BC Tech said there's an article from The Economist that showed there's actually less sexual content in top films since 2000.
No. Well, there may be less in quantity, but in terms of graphic, it's way more.
Graphic, yeah.
Yeah,
way more.
Okay, yeah. I mean, Heated Rivalry is a good example.
Well, it is a good example.
Heated Rivalry is ridiculous, man. That is.
Well, the funny thing about Heated Rivalry is
straight up porn,
the first
man.
couple of episodes is soft porn, and then the last 2 or 3 episodes, it's like Hallmark.
Oh, so you've kept up.
Which Heated Rivalry, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to be watching season 2?
Yeah, I know. Jesus Christ. That was just shocking. What are we doing in F? That was a good headline, Nauman.
What's that?
Give me Maine. I didn't see it. Did you put that up? Huh?
Why did you say it like that now, man? That was messed up. There was zero congratulations in that. It was just like, oh, that was his. Like, whatever, man.
What the fuck? I just said it was a good
God,
headline.
I celebrate your victories.
They're asking you guys to now.
Absolutely, I do.
They're asking you guys now to compare shoes. They want to compare the whole fits.
They do.
Harvey's looks like they came
No,
out of
trust me,
Payless.
these are. What's
Just
it
from
called?
look-
What's the
from
wolf
look
guy?
wise,
How much are
Harvey's
those?
look
Okay,
like-
mine are about.
Oh, do we want to look up
$100
shoes?
Mine are like $100-ish. Hey, Charlie, Neff.
These are.
Are these 140?
Okay, so 140.
What's his name?
Wolf Blitzer.
What's the wolf
Wolf
guy?
Blitzer?
No, Wolf. Wolf.
Just from an aesthetic point of view.
Yeah, Wolf and
Yep.
Shepherd.
Charles again. I knew it. I knew it.
Can I just tell you? And by the way, these were not a gift.
I went to Nordstrom and
Look
I
at
bought
them.
them, and they were not.
You have an excuse for everything.
They were not $250. I went into
I
Nordstrom.
knew it.
and
You
these
have an
were-
excuse for
No, those are the
everything.
leather ones. These are
Harvey, what about your
canvas.
socks?
The third one
Is
is
that
the
sushi?
canvas.
Canvas. You're looking
Okay,
at
these
leather.
socks.
You're
Hey,
looking
guys,
at leather.
Can we go
I
on?
paid like $100.
My socks? I'm serious. These socks?
Your socks are
those
more
are some expensive.
Yeah,
Look at
no,
those.
yeah.
Can I tell you?
Those are expensive.
Can I tell you how much these were?
$25.
$3.
$3?
I got them in Portugal, and they were $3.
Oh, well, you bought them in Portugal. That's different.
So what? How much?
That's kind of cool. What you got? Some New Balance? Some New Balance socks?
I got some
You
New
don't have to
Balance on. You know,
declare.
I got these for like 12 pairs for about $6.
Oh. Okay, wait. Somebody asked. Now you guys have to do the pants.
Is Harvey wearing On
The whole
Cloud?
fit.
Yes.
Someone said those are expensive, but they're worth every penny.
Which?
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
They are expensive. Yeah.
Wait.
You didn't say how much are your on clouds.
That's no. They're
Yes.
100.
Yes.
170 with tax.
No, they're not.
200.
Boom.
They're not.
Boom.
Boom. Go online. Go online.
Wow.
Look at On
the shoes
Cloud.
are a wash.
Look at
Anakin,
On
look.
Cloud.
I think the
Just
shoes
type it
are a
in.
wash.
Type it in your
On Cloud.
It's called a computer.
What am I typing?
On
Clouds. On cloud sneakers.
Natalie, the great shoe whore, indeed.
Yeah, there you go.
Sky is the limit. Says she lives in Wisconsin,
Okay.
and On Clouds are $215.
No, they're not.
That's in
guys.
Wisconsin.
They're
So
not.
here
Wait,
they're
what's the-
probably 300.
Exactly.
We got to get the right one, though.
He's
Go
got
down.
the white one.
That's probably them right
The
there.
top left, 170. Those look pretty
Yeah,
similar.
what are you rocking there? The
No.
No,
the
the
one.
first one.
OC1s? OC.
Oh, see.
107
Oh, man.
Go down. I think
With
it's.
tax.
with tax.
With tax, 200.
180. Oh, it gets worse.
Ah,
Oh, man.
I don't have those.
it caps at 180.
Whoa, what's this?
Those ones.
Wait a
I think-
second.
170.
170. Okay.
Okay,
Those about
still
the
cheaper than yours.
Roger Wildcard?
They're still cheaper than
Those
yours.
look pretty,
No, they're not.
pretty identical.
No, they're not. Are you kidding me?
Those are 200 and what?
They're not too.
Please,
He's looking
please
at leather.
tie your shoe. That is giving me anxiety.
What?
I don't want you to slip and fall.
Yeah, old man.
It's gonna be okay, Mom. I'll tie them.
Please
No,
tie your
I'm
shoe.
falling and I
They're
can't
saying
get
that
out.
Harvey's winning this round. If those are
Of course
225.
I'm winning this
They're
round.
not
He's got nothing
I'm
but
sure I'll find my
excuses.
earpiece at some
And
point.
you
but-
voted for him, you idiot.
Wait, did you?
Krista. Oh no,
Which
this
one?
is like the sister wives are asking for
Sorry,
other.
you're not understanding.
Other items
We're
on the
moving
list.
on. We're moving on. F block. Harley Neff's death.
So it would
Honest to
look
God.
like this. Yeah. No, not.
What? Oh, Shelley.
Well, Charles, you should feel better about yourself
Krista
because
asked for the.
you don't need therapeutic shoes. You know what? Never mind. There's a lot of people that wear these therapeutic shoes in our chat, but you don't need their orthopedic therapeutic shoes yet.
I don't yet. He
Harvey
did.
does.
Charles,
No.
you want to know what the sister wives are asking
No.
for?
What?
The chonies. They want to know they want to know the choni price.
What are chonies?
At least I wear them.
Who?
Underwear? Oh, they're asking for the last comparison as the choni price. Monique says Charles always wins.
What?
Boxers or briefs? God, guys.
Enough. Enough.
By the way, his pants are definitely more expensive.
Yeah, his pants look nice and comfy though.
I'm serious.
They gave you your crunch wrap
Those
at
really
least.
are some orthopedic
You
shoes.
know,
His toe doesn't even touch
Honestly,
the ground.
that's the only thing you did. What?
Your toes don't touch the ground in those shoes. They're so orthopedic. They're like got a big arch
Well,
at the toe.
they do feel a little. You know what? Honestly, no. I'll be honest. That my feet were really hurting, and these are great. I don't care how they look.
I actually I do have some of those. They're really comfortable.
Yeah, I bet they are.
They're very nice.
They're elevated.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh yeah. Hey, by the way.
I wasn't clowning.
Yeah, I'm old. You can clown me on that too.
You weren't clowning.
Because it's all my fault.
Yeah.
You weren't clowning. No one was age shaming you.
Honest to God.
I don't think it's appropriate to say no one was age shaming him.
Okay,
We're
let's
loving it.
go.
These guys.
I'm done with these people.
These people.
Let's go. I don't remember any of those words. It means nothing to no one. Okay, so, okay, and then so what? Okay.
Yeah.
How long
I
is
know.
how long is the average stay? That's what I want to know. How long is the average stay at this place?
Oh.
See, nobody can answer the question. That's the relevant question. Need to know.
Let's see. Borden Cottage.
Minimum 45? Oh, that's interesting. Let's go. Here. Exactly.
Yeah.
That was
exactly.
and that
Which is what now that makes sense.
See, now it becomes a story.
Yeah.
That was the correct. That should have been in the article.
So Britney Spears is back here in the LA area after her rehab stint. And stint is maybe even giving it more credit than it deserves because we know she was there less than 3 weeks. And a lot of people around her felt that she needed
90
much
days.
more than that. Well,
They felt she
found out-
needed 90 days.
Right.
We
and
know that.
That number is interesting because we found out where she actually did go for her rehab. It's a place in Maine called Borden Cottage, and it's in Camden, Maine. Very picturesque little town, but it does have some celebrity amenities. But I think most importantly for Britney, they do dual diagnosis treatment.
Which is essential, which means they're not only treating substance abuse, but they're treating underlying mental illness, which she needs.
Right.
Problem is, this place has a minimum stay of 45 days. It's 45 to 90, and we know that people around her wanted her to stay for 90 days. We know that absolutely, and she stayed at most 17 days.
Right.
So this is, you know, in 17 days, you are not going to get any kind of treatment. You're going to get clean, and you're going to get no treatment beyond that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we know that people around her are, you know, hopeful that she learned a lot from this. But I mean, you know, this place, I'm surprised she didn't stay longer because it's totally fit for a pop star. It only has 12 bedrooms, so only 12 different people can stay there at a time. The city, or I should say town of Camden, only 2,000 people, so it's very, very remote. Pool, spa, massages at this place. So you think that
Which, by the way, does not ultimately help you.
Doesn't ultimately help,
but it definitely
does
can
draw
relax.
person gives them a reason to stay.
But
right?
the reason she didn't is because there's a structure. You have to meet with doctors. You have to meet with psychiatrists, and she just doesn't tolerate that well. And there's nobody telling her that has the authority to tell her, you got to do this. So it's all on her, and she's got underlying issues that make her want to leave, and nobody can stop her from doing it, and it becomes this. So in terms of hoping that she's going to get better, again, I hope she gets better.
And we
but this
haven't-
is not a great scenario.
But we haven't seen anything like alarming since she left, right? Like we have seen her with a chauffeur driving her around, you know, Calabasas and the Valley, which already is a great start because, you know, this is all stemming from the DUI, and she does have some things that she has to do
now,
regarding
with the plea deal.
She has to
that'll
see
keep her in check.
Which is, you know, interesting because it is the judges imposed the structure that a conservator would have imposed had they not taken it away.
Right.
Hi, I am Ash out of Atlanta, and as a Britney fan, I will admit I probably have a soft spot for her because we've watched this woman go through so much publicly over the years. Now, I'm not excusing unhealthy behavior at all, and honestly, I'm happy that she saw some sort of help. She might need a wake-up call, but the way people act so entitled to criticize every detail of Britney's struggles, I don't know. Maybe I'm biased, but leave Britney alone.
But hold on. Let me make an argument to you that a lot of people have a soft spot for her who think she should be under a conservatorship because it actually helps her and it helps her get through life. So the soft spot works on that side too.
I agree.
Well, all right. Okay. Okay.
We've made the chat happy today. They've enjoyed their Friday.
Yeah, they're having a lot
Of course
fun.
they had fun.
They just what? The chat was
They're having
What
a-
do you say?
they-
Of course they had fun.
Yeah,
They had a
like, why
great-
would they? Of
They're
course
saying
they
this is
have
the
had
best
fun.
chat in a little while.
Yeah, it was great. I really loved it.
Harvey, they agreed with you on one, and they agreed with Charles on
It's
one. Why
1-1.
can't that be?
What they agree with me on?
What he's
On the
upset about
shoes.
is that the
Yeah.
vote didn't go his way.
He got
He's
a
just-
vote.
it's 1-1.
There was
happy
1
with
and
the
1.
best.
We
No,
did
I
two
was upset
polls.
about that vote at the beginning.
We did two. You won one, and Charles won
Yeah.
one.
I should have won both.
Wait. What
Oh
poll
my
did he
God,
win?
he
The
won
one
the
for the
shoes.
shoes.
Did we do a poll? Did we do an actual poll? No,
Charles-
we didn't.
Charles.
We didn't do an actual poll.
We did a poll.
No, you did. What are the results then?
62 to 41.
That's
Look at you, by the way, your
108%.
math sucked.
That's
62 to
108%.
40.
What?
I said
What is
62
G,
to
guys?
38.
Oh God.
You almost had it. You almost had it.
I had to take remedial math in college twice.
Oh God.
Failed the first time.
Oh no.
Got a C the second time, and I was out of there. Never took a math class.
Well, Empress St. Clair in chat says it's even Steven, so.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, math is, and we don't use it. And by the way, to any teachers in the chat or that are watching this who went around our whole lives saying, you're not going to have a calculator in your pocket for the rest of your life. Bullshit, because we have a calculator in our pocket every single day.
Wow. Why are you attacking educators?
They lied.
They were trying to help
They
you.
They did lie, lied.
though.
Yeah, because if they said, oh no, don't worry about it. You don't have to learn addition.
This is my
because-
issue with education. They're teaching us things that we don't need to know, like the Pythagorean theorem.
That's
but then
true.
people don't know how to balance a checkbook.
Why
or
do we need to
their
know about
own
Pythagoras?
taxes. What do we need to know? Y equals mx plus b.
First of all, some people might need the Pythagorean theorem.
And if they do, great. Then they should be taking it. But I knew I wanted to be a journalist. I did not need calculus.
People are stupid.
Trigonometry. Come
People
on.
are just stupid.
You know?
Anakin, do you know how to balance a checkbook?
We don't have checks anymore.
We do. People do still have checks.
Who's got checks? Okay.
Yeah,
well,
people still have checks.
You have checks?
What, Brendan?
I mean, I guess I do have them.
Yeah.
Can't remember the last one I
Yeah.
read.
When you need
I've
it-
written one.
You don't need
There are
to
things
have
what
checks if you don't
know
want to have
beyond
checks.
what your vocation is going to be.
That's fine, but
it
like
helps you, especially as a journalist, helps you be a better journalist to know
more things.
Y
other
equals
things.
MX plus
When was the
B.
last time you talked about the Pythagorean theorem?
As
though?
a human being.
As a human being.
I was addressing Tawanda saying she knew you
Yeah.
didn't need
Hey,
that
you know
stuff.
what? At TMZ, there are a lot of people we celebrate ignorance. And-
Are you calling me ignorant?
Well, I'm just saying, if you're saying, oh, why do we need all this
I
stuff?
said that we have a
Tawanda.
calculator in our pocket every day.
Yeah, and so you have Google too, so do you have to learn anything?
Technically, no.
Technically, no.
Did you guys? Did you guys see that? Did you guys see
You
that?
just asked me, do we celebrate ignorance?
Get off of me.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
When did the last state? When did Alaska become a state?
Yeah, when did Alaska become a state, Tawanda?
It's not. It says state correspond. It's like a.
A state correspondent?
No. Territory. Yeah.
Alaska?
Correct.
Yeah.
When did it become a state?
G Block. We're going to. Justin Bieber performs at the. I don't know.
Wait, you really think you
I
don't
don't
think
know.
you don't think Alaska's a state?
I know it's a state, but I'm just. Why does? Okay, let me ask.
What
Let
other
me
state?
counter
What
you.
state?
Hawaii.
Okay.
Puerto Rico.
Okay.
When did Puerto Rico become a state?
Why are we?
When did Puerto Rico become a state? That's
Why-
a good question. When, Tawanda?
When Jennifer Lopez moved to New York and put
You literally
Puerto
just
Rico
went
on the
word
map.
association. You thought Puerto Rico. What do I think? Jennifer Lopez. I'll
When
just say
did it
it's not
become a state?
Not a
It
state.
did.
It's not a state.
Jesus. See,
It's
that's-
not a state.
Yeah, there you go, folks. There you go.
I've been to
Here
Puerto
we
Rico.
go.
They've got great food.
Here we go.
It is important to know things
That's
beyond your vocation. It
No, but
makes
we
you
celebrate ignorance here.
a better,
Stop calling me
just
ignorant.
well-rounded.
Google it. Just
He's
Google
not calling
it.
you. He's
He
calling
is.
The room.
writ large.
We Google. It's
Hey,
like
not you and me,
It's
though.
like
Okay, before we go, just answer me this. Why does it matter what year it became a state or not?
because it's not about that. It's
No, it's
about
not about-
general knowledge. Do you?
It's about
Don't
understanding.
ask me any other
No,
questions.
it's about
Please.
it's about understanding the world around you. It's about understanding the world around you
General
and
knowledge.
the people
Who?
in it and the decisions.
No, but he knows
people make.
in movies and whatnot. He's great at that.
He didn't know Crimson
Songs.
Tide.
Eric is a savant
And-
when it comes to music and even movies. No, and Eric knows a lot. Eric, did you say Derek?
Derek.
Oh, please.
Yeah. You can't say Eric. Eric's his favorite. He already
Was
said
a
it.
loser on Jeopardy.
Wow,
Derek.
dude,
For a little while.
it's still fresh.
Are you serious?
Oh God.
You guys have embarrassed me in front of
by
my
the way,
friends.
you didn't even
I'm
see
mad at y'all.
the first question. Derek rang it. You know, he had a lot of trouble with the
Yeah,
buzzer.
yeah.
But the very first question, he buzzed in and he got it. The category was British geography. Do you know what his response was when he buzzed in? Dublin. We knew he'd come out eventually. I knew that was the thing that would drew him out. I knew that would draw him out.
Anything else? What about when I got Joan Didion? Wasn't that beautiful? $2,000.
It was so beautiful, it brought a tear to my eye. Like you watched
British
it.
geography.
Can I just tell you, honestly,
And I stand
Joan
by brouhaha as a
Joan
pretty good
Didion
answer.
is not a deep, deep thing.
It's a $2,000 question on Double Jeopardy. No one else got
First
it.
of all,
I knew Joan.
First of all,
Would you have known her
it
if
was
you
not
known
a
her based on her
$2,000.
husband?
Yes,
it was
it-
2,000.
It was not. Why did you only end up with 1,000 then?
I was digging.
Hey, yo.
It was 2,000.
Yo, as long as we're talking. No, go back to him. Who was Joan Didion's husband?
That was the clue.
Who was it?
And now I forget his name. It was a picture of him.
Oh my God.
Who was it though? It was a picture.
John Dunn. It
Yeah,
was
John Dunn.
Dominic-
John
it was
Dunn. Yeah.
Dominic-
No, because you
And it was a picture of dedication.
And there's a point where he's like,
point.
No, you didn't.
I asked you who
and he starts doing
It was the clue. And I just brain
Oh my
farted.
God.
All right, G Block, let's get it done before Harvey
Play it as it
curses
lies.
me
By
out.
the way,
Play it as it lays.
I knew it instantly.
Who's more ignorant, me or Derek?
Oh.
Say Derek.
Derek is.
I'm not going to say Derek.
Derek is the dumbest smart person.
At least
I've
he
ever
got
met
on
in my life.
Jeopardy.
Well,
Or the smartest dumb guy. I changes day to day.
Here we go. Oh shit, it's 12:17.
Here we go.
God bless it. Daniela, what is going on with you?
Danielle's not even
I
there.
mean Kyle.
Well, maybe that's the problem.
Okay, here we go.
Is anyone going to tell me that my microphone is going off?
On your $500 shirt. Let's go.
First of all, this guy, man. Nobody knows.
Oh, the trouble I have.
Are you mocking the Negro spiritual? Is that what we just saw happen?
Not mock.
Were we rolling on that? Really?
I get no kick from champagne.
the ignorance in this office.
Shut up, Kyle. When was I homophobic?
Heated rivalry?
That's not homophobic.
For
that's
him,
a fact.
for him, that's not homophobic.
That was
you want to hear him being homophobic?
No.
I can give you.
No, when I was homophobic is when I said he wanted to interior decorate.
Yeah, right.
Dr.
That
John's.
was it. Yeah, that was it.
That was slightly homophobic.
That was slightly
Slight.
homophobic.
12:20.
Slightly.
Here we go. All right. I'm stalling because I don't know what I have no idea what. I just need the names here. I got them.
How many times would we have been canceled just today if this was 2017? That's a good question.
The people who were there. That's all. Yeah, they got it. Oprah,
But
James
sometimes
Cameron,
it just it's
Julia
like
Roberts,
it's like a
Bob Iger.
clock. Sometimes it just happens.
Thank God the chat was on.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, the next time there's a reckoning. Remember that? All right. Well, Justin Bieber got a follow-up gig after Coachella. You know, I guess it went so well that
I think he made a lot of money.
I think so, and it was only a 30-minute set. But when your 30-minute set is in front of people like Jeffrey Katzenberg, Oprah, Bob Iger, yeah, the one percenters, then you're probably getting paid quite a bit. This was
fortune.
An annual function that Katzenberg throws. It's called the WNDR conference, and basically gets together a lot of his friends in Montecito, and they have a little gathering, and they got Bieber to perform.
So Justin has to drive about an hour, 10 minutes, and probably got
helicopter.
Maybe took a helicopter.
Maybe helicopter.
How
yeah.
much do you think he got? Just ballpark it. I have an idea.
For 30, a mil?
I think 2.
You think 2?
I think you could get $2 million for that.
You probably could.
I mean, gas.
Right, when you throw in gas, then it is $2 million.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, have a great weekend. We will see you Monday.
Happy Mother's Day.
Okay.
We try. You're talking shit for an hour and a half.
We
Yeah.
did talk shit.
That was big. They loved it.
I love the
what? We
dysfunctional
should
place.
talk to you guys too.
I've got nothing. I'm gonna go study some geography. I'll see y'all on Monday.
I'll see you.
See you later. I've got nothing for y'all. I'm gonna study.
Where are you going? What?
I gotta go study. I've got nothing.
Gotta go learn. All right, well.
Seriously though, have a
do you have any closing thoughts?
For those celebrating.
Yeah.
Have a happy Mother's Day.
Oh.
Oh yeah, they've been wanting to see your lunches for forever. We'll end it with that. Look
Oh,
at
they don't
Harvey's
believe that.
Crunch,
That's right.
His crunch wrap that you guys didn't think that he actually buys. He doesn't even know what it looks like.
Oh, that does look really good.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
Look good?
That looks really good.
Pretty yummy. All right, guys, have a great Mother's Day. See y'all next
Have
week.
a happy Mother's Day. By the way, that's one little thing on Mother's Day before we go.
Oh?
It's time to do away with this holiday.
Oh. Controversial.
Because Mother's Day
is every day.
Should be your birthday. Whenever your birthday is, that's when you should celebrate your mother. What the hell did you do on your birthday? Nothing. You didn't do jack.
Climbed out of there.
Just got out. That's it.
Escaped.
But she
unless you're lazy.
was like one of the hardest days of her life. So your birthday should actually be Mother's Day.
So then when do we get to be celebrated?
Why do you have to be celebrated?
I didn't ask to be here. We as the people
This,
that have
by the way,
parents.
I keep hearing you say this thing about I didn't ask to be here. What the hell does that mean?
It means two
Nobody
people
asked to be here,
Yeah,
but
so,
we're here.
So celebrate me for making me. Anywho, there was a question for you, JR213. You can send suggestions for Charles's podcast guests that you would like to see to tmzideas@tmz.com. tmzideas@tmz.com. If you have some people that you would like to see Charles and Eric interview on their podcasts, send us your suggestions, and we'll try to make it happen.
Okay.
Mother's Day should always be celebrated, and our birthdays should be celebrated.
Goodbye,
Because
everybody.
two people decided to make whoopee.
Whoop.